I really hate
Sorry.
Josh's clicking. Ugh. I hate this for me. Also,
Anyway.
by the way, I'm in a really bad mood, so buckle
Why?
up. I just am going to crash out so bad right now. Welcome to What's with the Neighbors. That is Bree.
And that is Amy.
We haven't done that in a while.
Yeah, we haven't. That was a nice little refresher there.
Yeah, it is stupid hot here. It's like 89 degrees.
Gross.
I want to throw hands, but it's supposed to rain tomorrow. Okay. Like, make up your mind.
Cool down a couple of degrees. There's a little gnat in here. It's annoying.
Ew, Bree, that's disgusting.
It's gross. It's disgusting.
Ew. What do you live in this, like, the garbage truck?
Basically.
Oh, stop it. I can hear Josh's clicking.
You can. I don't think there's anything I can do about it.
I really wish he wasn't there. I know he can see me.
You and me both. No, he can't. Well, I mean, I could turn my mic down.
No, you're fine. I'm joking.
Okay.
I'm joking.
Okay. We're just going to have to deal with it. Guys, we did a paint night, and it was so much fun.
And you weren't invited.
Nessie. Nope, you weren't. It was just best buddy hang night.
Best buddy hang night. Hey, so that TikTok that I sent you was a bit crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that was crazy. That was very creepy.
It was so creepy. You guys, you should watch it.
I can post it on the Facebook group, or I'll post it tomorrow. So you guys would have already seen it. So if you haven't seen it yet, go check in our Facebook group. It's
so creepy.
Yeah.
She's like doing like a nighttime viewing of a house because people wanted to see like what the lights are like at night. And she's just like showing like, this is the house, and a door opens and she's like, I'm not scared of you. And then
she legit said, I'm not scared of you.
Yeah. And then to a ghost.
Okay, Zach Bagans.
And then she was like, come out, do it again, like kind of provoking it,
egging it on a little bit.
Yeah. And then she tells it to like move the glass, and it moves the glass. Like, it's hard to tell right away, but like I watched it like a couple times, and I was like, oh, the glass moves. And then the whole freaking fire, what is that called? The fire alarm? Smoke detector fell from the sky.
And it goes off. Yeah.
It goes off and falls, and she like runs out the door.
She's like, nope.
No way. Ugh, so scary.
Yeah, that was a good TikTok. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was.
Make me want to poop my pants. You guys are in for a treat today.
I have a question for you.
All right.
Do you think you could be like an actual social media influencer? Like the ones that's their job. Like, get ready with me to a day in the life of me. And it's just like them going to the store and getting their nails done and
So honestly, like I do my personal Facebook, I feel like has a decent amount of followers. Like ever since we started the podcast, and like for some reason over like the last year, I've got like a whole bunch of followers of people I don't know who they are.
Oh.
Yeah. And Facebook asked me if I wanted to put my Facebook as like that kind of Facebook, to where like if I get like a certain amount of views, I can get paid for it.
What?
I don't get a certain amount of views. I don't know why Facebook asked me that. I'm not responsible enough for this. But like occasionally, like I'll post up, but most of the time when I post things, it's about my kids, and I usually try to make that to where it's just to where like my friends see it and it's not to the public.
Yeah.
So like if I didn't have to constantly worry about that, yes, I totally would.
You would. You'd have to worry about your followers. You'd have to worry, like you'd have to post like daily, like multiple times a day sometimes.
I would, especially if it guaranteed like money to come in. So sorry, but I would do it for the money. But I mean,
you're posting on probably Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
No,
you're posting on TikTok.
I hate Twitter. Not doing Twitter. I hate Twitter. I even quit posting for the podcast on Twitter.
Is it because of Elon?
No.
Oh.
No, man, he
Um,
brought home the astronauts. Sorry,
don't put that in there.
I won't.
We'll get canceled. Um,
We ain't even started. There's no
okay.
canceling someone who ain't even on.
So I don't know. I don't think I could. My life is funny enough where I could, but like if that was just my life, like and I didn't work like go to work and like I only have one kid, like she's not hard to take care of. Cuz like you could for you could be like stay at home mom, doing homeschool and like they're younger, so like that's like get get ready with me while I make the kids breakfast, like that sort of thing. But my kid's like too old for that, you know?
I'll try to do that tomorrow. I'll
Oh
try
my
to
god.
do one tomorrow in a couple days, and I'll see how many views I get.
Okay, you
People are
should.
gonna be like, "Why the are you doing this?" I don't care about your egg in a holes in the morning.
You
Like,
call it egg in a hole? It's called egg in a
yeah,
basket.
it's Natalie's favorite breakfast.
That was Alice's favorite breakfast when she was little. But we
She
called
has
it
been
eggs in a basket. It's really weird that you call it egg in a hole. That's not what it's
It's
called.
really weird that you call it egg in a basket because it's not a basket.
Yeah, it is.
There's a hole.
It's a basket. What do
Do
you
you
put
do you
on?
so you
Okay.
get your bread, you put your
Yeah.
butter on it. You put your bread face down with the butter on the pan. Get your shot glass, carve out a hole, put your egg in there, throw some salt and pepper in there, and lay your egg, let your hole cook to
Yeah.
the side. Yeah, it's egg and a hole.
What do you put on the hole?
Nothing. You dip that into your yolk.
Oh, that's yummy. I
Yeah,
always would put jam or like I would normally do jam for Alice. Sometimes I'd put honey on it.
just on the tiny little hole piece.
Well, I used a cup.
Oh, okay. So yeah, we use like a shot glass where it's like the size of like an egg yolk.
Oh,
Yeah,
interesting. Yeah, I would do like a cup size, like a
that would
smaller
be
cup.
more basket appropriate.
Yeah.
So yeah, mine's an egg in a hole, yours an egg in a basket. Yours is
Oh,
an egg in a bowl.
egg in a bowl.
Egg in a bowl, egg in a hole.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. So circling back, I don't think that I could be an influencer. I think that my life would be too boring. I'd be like, get ready with me while I sit on my bed and play video games.
I don't know, you make some really funny TikToks, so
Thank you. I appreciate that. Anyways, okay. Do you have a neighborhood story?
I do.
Okay.
Let's see. All right. We had a weird neighbor that was sort of a reclusive cat lady, but oddly liked to be up in our business all the time, like reminding us to mow the lawn, etc. One afternoon, she came up to us and said that she found our cat outside last night, Gray Tabby, and tried to catch it, but it scratched her and ran away, and now she's mad.
Oh,
She was covered in long scratches. We were like, we're pretty sure you tried to pick up a raccoon.
raccoon. Also, how did they? How did you find a post about me, Brie?
I know. It's just funny because I actually thought about you when I read that.
She's a recluse. She's a cat lady, but she's also in everybody's business
And she's picking up stray cats, possibly stray cats, and
that are
getting
actually
injured by them.
raccoons.
They're actually raccoons.
I would pick up a raccoon if I knew it wouldn't bite me.
Same.
Okay, so are you ready for my neighborhood story?
You mean your story?
Yeah, my actual story. I am
It's
okay.
good. You're okay.
I'm crashing out.
We got
Okay,
this.
so that's this is my neighborhood story. Sorry. Okay, so I'm going to tell you about Lily Whitmore. Okay, so Lily Whitmore was born on March 14th, 1996, to Robert and Diane Whitmore in this like beautiful town of Silverbrook, Montana. From an early age, Lily was known for her infectious laughter and kind spirit. She attended Silverbrook Elementary, where teachers often praised her. for her caring nature and sharp mind. By the time she reached high school, Lily had already formed a close knit group of friends who admired her unwavering positivity. Her passion for photography and storytelling blossomed during these years, leading her to create a small online blog.
Oh.
Evelyn Blake was born 2 years before Lily on June 2nd, 1992. She attended the same high school. Unlike Lily, Evelyn struggled to find her footing while she dreamed of becoming a social media influencer like when she was older. Her online presence never really took off. Despite endless attempts to curate the perfect image, she gained little traction. She tried fashion hauls, travel vlogs. She even staged a charitable acts for content, but nothing she never really got enough followers or likes
To
or
really gain
whatever for it.
anything out of it, right?
Yeah, but those videos where you'll see people go and buy a whole outfit and toiletries
Yeah.
and stuff and give it a homeless person.
Yeah.
She did a lot of that. She tried to do a lot of that to try to get traction, and she still didn't.
Okay.
But also, if you're gonna do something out of the kindness of your heart, just do it out of the
Just do
kindness
it
of
out of
your
the
heart.
kindness of your heart. You don't have to get it to get followers.
Yeah, exactly. So, meanwhile, Lily's genuine charm and authentic content flourished. By her early 20s, Lily had amassed hundreds and thousands of followers, partnering with local businesses and gaining recognition as a beloved social media influencer. So
Wow.
she was getting promotion, she was getting, companies who were reaching out to her, blah, blah, blah. So Evelyn's frustration festered over the years. She watched as Lily's face appeared on magazines and she was getting all these deals for commercial, not big time commercials, I don't know, a credit card company, but she was doing those
Hemorrhoid
smaller
cream.
shut up, no. The smaller TikTok, not it wasn't TikTok at the time, but the smaller ads. Does that
Yeah.
make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. And that just really upset her. Lily even was presented at a game show host, as a online. It was a YouTube game show,
Oh, that's
and
cool.
she was the presenter for it.
Oh
And
my
so
God, that would be so much fun.
I know, but that just really, it was really upsetting for Evelyn. So though Evelyn pursued a career in politics and was elected as Silverbrook's mayor in 2002, the shadow of Lily's success loomed large. She still was so upset about Lily, and it's bro, you're the mayor. Who cares?
Yeah, right?
Um,
You made
you're
it.
yeah, you made it, and you're basically your own little local celebrity.
Yeah.
Whatever. So, determined to outshine her old classmate, Evelyn grew resentful, seeing Lily as a reminder of her own failures. On November 30th, 2004, Lily met Ben Carter, a local carpenter, at the Silverbrook Market. Ben, known for his craftsmanship and quiet demeanor, was instantly drawn to Lily's warmth. The two quickly bonded over conversations about their shared love for the town. Ben often spoke of the handmade furniture he crafted, while Lily marveled at the artistry behind each piece. By mid December, they were frequently seen together, hand in hand, sparking whispers of romance. They were
Aw.
whispering sweet little nothings to each other.
Hey, I like your shoes today.
Hey, your breath smells nice.
Do you want a breath mint? Oh, wait, you don't need one.
I like your nose hairs. They're real nice. Oh my
I feel
god.
like whenever you and I get on one of these tangents, we continue to go until it just gets really, really awkward. And we're just, but then we continue to go with it.
I have another one.
Okay.
This Hey, The, the stubble in your armpit is amazing, Leaf. I love the feel of it.
It's so rough.
It's You're gonna make me pee my pants. Stop.
You know I like it rough. Okay.
Okay. All right. I want to make a candle out of your earwax.
And there it is. Too far. Too far. Oh.
Okay. So, uh, I
Evelyn.
forgot what. Okay, sparking whispers of romance. But Mayor Blake had other plans. Her envy intensified as local newspapers highlighted Lily's charitable initiatives and growing influence. Determined to remove her rival, Evelyn enlisted her loyal aide, Warren Briggs. Warren, with a history of financial misconduct, was eager to
Oh.
please, eager to please the mayor in exchange for her continued protection. Evelyn promised Warren a lucrative government contract once Lily was out of the picture, which I'm pretty sure that's called. What is that called? What is that called? That's called.
Isn't
It's
that
called something.
planning? Like
No, nope, nope, nope. What is?
conspiring? It's not
Well, yeah,
conspiring.
it is conspiring, but that's not what I'm thinking of. It's I hear often in politics, like you do this for me, I'll do this for you.
Oh, yeah.
What is it called?
That's really gonna bother me now.
I know. Quid pro quo. That
I
is
wouldn't have
called.
guessed that. Thank you for looking that up.
You're welcome. I asked ChatGPT.
Good job.
Thanks. So that's called that. So on Tuesday, December 4th, 2024, during the town's annual winter gala held at the Silverbrooks Grand Hall, Warren discreetly spiked Lily's champagne with a sedative.
Oh.
Ugh. By 9:45 p.m., Lily collapsed unconscious in the middle of the ballroom. Paramedics rushed her to Silverbrook General Hospital, but despite their efforts, she remained in a coma. The town was like devastated because she was like their own little star, you know? And speculation ran wild, but no concrete evidence pointed to foul play. Evelyn feigned concern, delivering careful, crafted statements to the press, calling Lily's collapse a tragedy, and promised to offer support to the family. But Ben, refusing to accept the tragedy without answers, vowed to uncover the truth. So, Lily's seven, I never really mentioned her friends yet, but Lily had a few close friends, a mechanic named Tom, a teacher named Claire, a farmer named Sam, a librarian named Grace, a tailor named Irene, a nurse named Rachel, and a retired detective named Gus. They were like her best friends. Um, they began their own investigation. On December 8th, Gus, who had once served as the Silverbrooks police chief, uncovered a suspicious series of payments from Evelyn's personal account to Warren. The seven friends pieced together Warren's connection to the tainted drink, leading to the revelation of Evelyn's involvement. Rachel worked tirelessly to obtain Lily's toxicology report, which confirmed traces of strong sedative. She noted irregularities in the timeline to the event and traced back the evidence to the drink served to Lily. Combined with Warren's financial ties to the mayor, the case against Evelyn was quickly building. One on December 10th, a formal report was filed with Silverbrook PD, and officers began closely monitoring Warren's activities. Tensions grew in the mayor's office. Evelyn grew more erratic, snapping at her staff and making impulsive decisions. Meanwhile, the town's whispers grew loudly. Mayor Blake's approval ratings plummeted as the rumors swirled about her involvement. On December 10th, confronted with undeniable evidence, Evelyn attempted to flee. Gus and the Silverbrook police apprehended her on the outskirts of town. Warren, too, was arrested, facing multiple charges, including attempted murder and conspiracy. I would say quid pro quo, too, but maybe not because it's not actual politics. I don't know. Evelyn's once proud political career came to a dramatic end as the news outlets reported her downfall. Then, on the morning of December 22nd, Lily stirred. Her eyes fluttered open at precisely 8:13 p.m., and Ben was by her side.
Oh.
Aww. Her recovery was slow but steady, and Ben's unwavering support, she regained her strength. The town celebrated her return. But the story doesn't end there. On January 8, 2025, the trial of Evelyn Blake's began. The district attorney presented overwhelming evidence of her involvement, but Evelyn's expensive legal team was able to dismantle the case. Womp womp. After 3 weeks of deliberation, the jury returned with a verdict of not guilty. The town was outraged, and Lily, now fully recovered, took to social media. On January 31st, she uploaded an emotional video detailing her experience, accusing Evelyn of using her power to manipulate the system. The video went viral and like millions of views within days. Lily's
Wow.
seven I know. Lily's 7 friends stood firmly by her side, echoing her calls for justice. Protests erupted throughout Silverbrook, and the mayor's reputation sank further. Evelyn, enraged by the backlash, attempted to reclaim control of her narrative. On February 1st, she live streamed. Okay, mind you, this is still the mayor. She live streamed a frantic rant denying all accusations, but under the weight of guilt and public condemnation, her composure cracked. In a moment of
Oh.
fury, she confessed to hiring this man to poison Lily. The video was deleted within minutes, but not before countless views captured and shared it.
Of
That
course.
that night, Evelyn retreated to her lavish estate. The 7 friends, consumed by anger and grief, confronted her. In the early hours of February 6th, flames erupted from the mayor's mansion. By the time firefighters arrived, the structure was completely like reduced to ashes.
Whoa.
And Evelyn's remains were later identified among the debris. So
Well,
she literally burned to death. The town of Silverbrook mourned the darkness that had plagued, but found solace in Lily's resilience. Lily and Ben, stronger than ever, continued to inspire others through their story of survival. And as for Silverbrook, the town stood united, ensuring that the memory of Evelyn Blake served as a cautionary tale, a reminder that true beauty lies not in power or vanity, but in kindness and integrity. And that was from that last little bit was like the blurb on the newspaper.
aw, I love that. That was good.
Thank you.
That was that mayor had it coming.
I mean, I'm on TikTok quite a bit, but I did not see any of those. That was
I
not
didn't
my side
either.
of
I
TikTok.
haven't either. You know what's weird is I also have a social media type of story as well. And
Oh,
mine is with TikTok. So, yeah,
uh,
that's crazy.
maybe
Huh.
your story was on my side of TikTok because this story wasn't on my side of TikTok.
Yeah, and I'm just not on TikTok ever, but the time that I am on TikTok, I always watch creepy weird things. Anyway,
That's weird.
so and here we go with my story.
Oh, great.
So this week, I'm going to tell you about the Cursed Shack
Excuse
in
me?
York, Great Britain.
No, thank
We're
you.
talking about a cursed item here, or cursed place. So I want to start this off with giving you guys a warning because this is a cursed place. Several accounts talk about even hearing about this story, they had had weird or scary experiences after. Um,
That's like
I'll
that
touch
doll.
Yeah, it's like any other kinda story I've done, like, that has been, like, with cursed stuff, but I'll touch more on that part later. Um, I was pretty hesitant to do this one. I do regret it a little bit, but, I didn't have anything else to talk about, so this is what I'm gonna talk about, and, here we go. So, let's start this off with a frightening fact. So the shack is located in York, Great Britain, which was apparently once declared the most haunted city in Europe due to its bloodstained history with over 500 hauntings.
Oh my god.
So that's a little fun thing. So a little history on the whole area because I can't get history on like the specific place, but on the whole like York, Great Britain, um, there's been lots of fighting, lots of wars, goes all the way back to, like, AD times where we're
Sure.
referred to, like, AD, like, the '70s, and I'm not talking, like, disco, but, like, battles, wars, Viking swords,
Oh,
torturing,
okay. Mhm.
axes, you got them.
'Kay.
Because so much happened here, I'm not gonna name it all. So, the shack. Picture Shrek's outhouse.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, but bigger, maybe, like, 4 to 6 of them. Toilet included. Again,
4 to 6 toilets?
no,
Jeez, that's
4
a
to
lot of
6 of the
toilets.
outhouse. When you gotta go, you gotta go.
So
4 to
like a
6 of,
little
like,
like a
the outhouses.
backyard shed.
Yeah, basically, yeah. But, like, my brain, it 'cause of the way it's, like, weathered and it looks similar to where, like, how weathered his is.
Okay.
It's got holes and weird places,
Oh, yeah, yeah,
misshapen
yeah.
spots. It's old, it's old. We don't know where it came from.
Okay.
So, this shack is supposedly off the beating path of a popular hiking trail in North York Moors that takes you to North York Moors National Park, which
Okay.
is apparently a great place to get some fresh air and even have a picnic. So, if
Sure.
you're ever in the area, maybe go on that trail. Just don't go off of the trail. So the trail goes into some dense wood, but also into some open fields. I'm not sure exactly where, but if you stray somewhere off of this trail, it sounds like you will come across the shack at some point.
Okay.
For obvious reasons, teenagers love trying to find this forbidden place.
Of
There are
course.
many signs saying not to stray off of the path and to not wander off. There have been at least three that have gone missing. Two of them were teenagers,
Of course.
and this is why they say don't go. Obviously, they can't say what happened to them or if they're even dead or alive.
Right,
Thanks
because
to
they went
social
missing.
media. Yeah, thanks to social media, many have posted their experiences of the shack.
Oh,
It is a
jeez.
popular thing over there. For example, a TikTok user, I won't mention names of any accounts since I didn't actually speak with all of them,
Yeah.
but for the first account I found had a mini series. Like each of their
Oh,
like series talking about it and then like getting in like yeah. Anyway,
okay.
so first they started talking about the area and its history and wanting to try to find the shack. So by like TikTok number 6, she was like going on this hike with a
Oh,
friend.
no.
At first, they couldn't find it, so they ended up, like, quitting that day, and they had to go and do some digging in the local area to figure out, like, where is the shack? Like, where's the actual spot of this place? So, while asking someone, I guess I'm assuming on the street, a homeless man heard her and was like, "I know how to get there, but I don't think you should go." And they'd blamed the shack on why they were homeless.
Oh,
Yep, but my brain would be like, "Okay, bud.
yeah, right?
Blame
Like,
the shack on your
it's
problems."
everybody else's problem but
Yep.
yours.
So, she freaking went.
Of course she did.
Over the next few TikToks, it was basically her trying to talk her friend back into it. So, I won't go into that,
Oh,
but she
god.
eventually did, and they were probably way more prepared this time, though, so they had, like, actual, like, food, they had flashlights, they had battery packs, they had what they needed.
Yeah.
So when the trail first started, I don't know if this was actually like them or if they like edited it, but you
Uh-huh.
could hear like screaming in the woods,
Oh my
and it was
gosh.
coming from like a male. It sounded like it was coming from like a male, and her friend, who was also a male, was like in the camera view, and it obviously was not him. So
Oh, okay.
I don't know if that was real or not, but I just figured I'd mention it.
That's scary.
Yeah. Uh,
I would run.
yeah, I'd be like, nope, I'm done. That's my first sign.
Yeah.
Actually, my first sign would be the signs that said, "Don't go off the path."
Yes.
When they found it, they claimed they felt like something was watching them and
Ew.
that they felt like the temperature dropped and their phone batteries were depleting fast. Like they started at like 70% and then it dropped down to like 15%.
Oh my
Luckily,
gosh.
they brought like battery packs for their phones.
Yeah.
They walked around the place. They found broken beer bottles, cigarette butts, condoms, trash, just signs of like people hanging out
Yeah.
there. When they entered the shack, they mentioned the smell of something rotting, like
Ew.
something had died. There
Well,
was a
yeah.
toilet, like I said. We're talking about the toilet now,
Okay.
or I guess something that could be used as like a toilet. I'm assuming it's a toilet, and it was covered in flies. And when they
Ew.
opened it, yes, they opened it.
Why would you
They
open it?
They found several dead animals. They looked
Ew.
like squirrels. Yeah, it
Ew.
was gross.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Is the toilet out in the open?
Like, does it have a separate room in there?
Yeah.
No. It's just
Oh,
like this open shack and then there's a toilet.
that's weird.
Yeah. So, freaked out, they decided to hightail it out of there. That was what freaked them out, apparently.
That's the squirrels, the dead
That's what
squirrels.
made them turn around. So, the space between TikToks was odd because the next one didn't come out for like 2 weeks later. And the girl appears like really tired and like out of it.
Oh.
She recapped her experience and said that she hadn't been back in a minute because after she had posted about it, she started dreaming about her death in the shack.
No.
Not only that, but her DMs were blowing up with strangers complaining of bad things happening to them while watching her Shack series.
Oh my
One
gosh.
claimed one claimed to have had a minor stroke while watching the series.
What?
Others complained of getting into car accidents right after, having headaches, terrible nightmares, and going into the shack and dying. Another
Oh
TikTok
my
account
god.
commented asking if she had started seeing him yet. They
What?
claimed they also went to the shack and haven't been the same since. That they had the same experiences after, but also had this dark humanoid figure in their dreams.
Ew.
Then eventually it started to actually appear in their life. They
Oh my
claimed
gosh.
it was hard to tell what was real and not. Sometimes they were seeking help and suggested to for her to do the same. They said something evil was there, something not human, and it was freaky.
Yeah.
So, I have here just some of the thousands of comments that were left there of people's experiences. So, the first one is TikTok user blah, 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 not going to
Okay.
mention names.
Oh yeah.
Watched your Shack series. About an hour or so later, I ran to the market and got into a small accident. When I pulled out my phone to call my friend to pick me up, your TikTok was open. Luckily, I had no injuries, just a little spooked.
Oh my gosh.
Another TikTok user said, "Hello, I've been following your Shack videos since they started. When I watched them, I immediately got this terrible bloody migraine. So bad that it messed with my vision, had ringing in my ears, throwing up, just physically ill.
Oh my
This went
gosh.
on for 3 days. They're
Oh my
finally gone,
gosh.
but I told my mom about your series. She didn't watch them, but she called me the next day and told me she had a dream about me in the shack and there was a dark figure watching me from the window. So freaked. Please don't post any more about this evil place."
So even hearing about it, like,
Yeah, even even, like, being told about this place, like, people are having experiences.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Another TikTok user said, "Hey, Marley from Colorado, US, no one cares. Um, I normally love being scared and seeing these kind of videos, but please stop. Right after seeing your last video, I went to dinner with a friend. On the way there, I was on the road when I saw this dark figure walk across the road, which made me slam on my brakes. This caused me to get rear ended. That night, I too had a dream of me in the shack. And I'm embarrassed to say it scared me so bad that I wet the bed. I'm 36 years old. What the hell? I don't even want to describe what happened in the dream, but it was terrifying. Please take down these videos, especially with reading everyone else's experiences, keeping you in my thoughts, Marley."
It's okay. We all wet the bed sometimes.
It happens.
It happens.
Okay, so this one says, "Told my brother about this series. He doesn't have social media, so he hadn't heard or seen of it. He then started having dreams like mine in the shack and eventually started seeing this dark spirit figure in them. Yesterday, he texted me this: Dude, I saw this last night, not in my dreams. Or I saw it last night, not in my dreams,
Not in
standing
my
there in
dreams.
my bathroom doorway. I can't shake it. I just want it to stop. Please take down these videos."
Oh my gosh. So there's a pattern. It's this dark figure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
Sorry. I should have said that a couple times
no,
ago,
you're
but
okay. You're okay. So these ones are from me.
you?
Yes.
What?
So I stupidly watched these videos because I
Oh
mean,
my
I had to
gosh.
watch them to tell you guys about them.
Bria. I
And
don't know. I don't want no.
yeah,
I don't want to do this anymore. Can we stop?
I mean, I'm already got it like written out and stuff. I
Okay.
mean,
Okay.
I've already
I
almost
know.
through it.
Yeah, and I already heard about it, so go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, you might as well hear the rest.
No,
That's
no,
why I
no.
gave a disclosure in the beginning.
You trapped me into this.
I'm
I'm
sorry.
gonna crash out. Go ahead.
Do you seriously want me to stop? Because I can stop.
No, keep going. It's fine.
Okay. Okay. So, okay, you're not going to like this part,
Okay.
but I had a dream.
No!
It was really weird. It was like I was there, like in the
In the
woods, because
shack?
like I said, I've seen the videos before,
Yeah.
but it was like I was there in the woods going to the shack. So I don't know. Like whenever you watch like a scary movie and then
Yeah.
that night you dream, like sometimes you dream about it. It was
Yes.
almost like that, but I've had multiple dreams of this.
Are they like the same type of dream?
Yes, but it's the same type of dream, but it's like going through it. Like I'm like get closer and closer every time. I'm sorry. I was so hesitant to tell this story for this reason.
Everyone's
Um
like turning off their
Again, if you choose
podcasts.
to listen to this episode, please just be careful. Definitely don't watch this series, even though it seems like you don't even have to watch it. Also, Amy, I'm sorry. So
Fine.
anyway, my dreams got a bit
I'll just
more
call you up in the middle of the night when I'm having a bad dream.
yeah. I don't know if I didn't have one last night, but I had one the night before. Anyway,
Oh my god.
so they get a little bit more extreme and intense.
Your dreams?
Yeah. So here's my actual comments to the because I commented to the TikToker, and I said
Mhm.
at WWTN podcast here. I was following your videos to talk about on my podcast. Hopefully that's okay. And whenever I commented that, I hadn't had the dreams yet.
Yeah.
And they said, "You can share my story, but I'm about to take it all down. But it's hard to completely remove things off the internet.
Right.
I've kept it up this long only because I've been so mentally checked out because of it. I don't want anyone else affected. Please give a warning prior to your episode. It's been a month and I'm still seeing the same thing. I'm
Oh my
terrified. Thank you."
gosh.
And I said, "Hey, I'm so sorry to hear this. I will give a warning. I do want to tell you I also had a dream. Well, several, but they got more intense as the week went on. In the most recent, I was in the shack, and on the floor was a satanic symbol.
Oh my
So,
gosh,
the
Brie.
satanic symbol, I'd never seen that in any of her videos, but, like, maybe that was, like, a mixture of, like, me being into paranormal and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And nailed on the walls were dead animals.
Oh
Yeah,
my
it was
gosh.
awful, and the place smelled really bad. Like, when I woke up, I felt like I could still smell it.
Ew, I
It felt
hate
really
that.
real. When
Ew.
I turned around in the dream, there was like, a disgusting black figure humanoid thing. I was literally shaking to the point to where I guess I was actually doing it in for real life because Josh said I was shaking in my sleep.
Oh my gosh. Did he try to wake you up?
Yeah,
Oh
he
jeez.
did. It reached out with its really, really long
No.
fingers, pulled my face close to me or close to it, and it whispered in my ear,
Oh my god. What did it say? Do you know what it said?
"April Fools."
Stop it.
Happy April Fools,
Happy
everybody.
April Fools.
Okay, I'm dying to know the details on your story. I know it
Why?
was Snow White.
Yes, it was Snow White.
I loved it. It was
How did
so cute.
how did you tell? How could you tell?
I didn't figure it out. Because we already talked about it being fake. But so I was already like pulling out all your little details and trying to figure out what was fake and what was not. And I
Yeah.
was like, maybe she's using something from Parks and Rec because I was like politics and I heard a Ben and I heard a
Oh.
Lily and I was like, maybe it's Leslie. Um,
Oh.
but then you said 7 best friends and
I
that I didn't get it
know.
until but that was at the end though. I didn't get it until the end when you said
I
7 best friends.
I almost took that out too, but I was like, I gotta give some sort of
No.
hint.
Yeah, it was a good little
So,
it was cute. I
and
liked it.
it was the jealousy of like how she was jealous of Snow White,
Yeah.
and then
Her
but I
name
was
is
trying to
Evelyn, evil.
and I was trying to I was like, how do I make this modern? And so I was like, well, the social media, rah, 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 and the coma was her sleeping, um, the being spiked, the poison apple, and the huntsman was that other guy.
Oh, yeah.
Um, and then at the end, the queen dies from breaking the mirror. Do you remember that?
Yeah. Yeah.
And so I was like, she can't like break a mirror and die. So I was like, she goes to social media and that's her downfall. And then the seven dwarfs, this part I just made up, but they burned her down. So, and she turned into ashes. So
I love that. I thought it was really cute.
thank you. I was
You're
like, I
welcome,
want
buddy.
Snow White just came out in theaters. So I was
Yeah,
like,
I know. I was just thinking, hey, look at you being all trendy.
for
Gotta get
once,
them views.
for once.
Yeah, for once.
I'm trying to do better, Bree.
It's okay. You're perfect.
Thank
There's
you. I
nothing you could
know.
do wrong. Just so you guys know, my story is 100% fake, except for that one fact that I told you. Apparently, York, Great Britain is like one of the most haunted places in Europe. Yeah,
Oh,
that because I was like, I gotta look up the place and like get to know it a little bit. And I even looked up a little bit of the history because I didn't want to like, I don't know.
yeah. I
No
figured
one's
that,
gonna look this up, but
but
just in case.
I figured that stuff was real.
Watch people like look up this TikTok as they're listening to it to try to find it.
Let's see what happens if I
The
pull it up.
cursed shack. Are you gonna look it up?
Yeah, I'm trying to
Oh
pull up TikTok.
gosh.
It's grimace. Oh, that's
Oh.
because I typed in shake. I'm an idiot.
Oh, there's a cursed shack though.
There is.
We're watching the same one. Oh, I've seen this before. The Devil's Toy Box. I've actually touched on this place.
Mm-hmm. That's so funny.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was writing it, and I was just like, kept on going and going, and I was like, this is the Blair Witch Project. I need
it
to do something different.
is.
It's the Blair Witch Project today. If it were on TikTok /
I'm
Slender Man series. I don't know if you've ever
okay.
seen the Slender Man series.
No, I haven't. That's so funny. Okay. Anyways, do you want to hear my neighborhood story?
Yes.
Okay. Y'all, I can't. This was posted on, I believe it was Facebook. Y'all, I can't even make this up. I think my neighbor has officially lost it. So, a couple of weeks ago, I noticed little things. My garden gnome was missing, and then bam, it shows up in her yard, painted neon pink. Weird, but whatever. Then she started mowing her lawn at midnight. Midnight. I asked her about it, and she said the moon gives the grass extra nutrients. What?
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 What kind of witchy stuff are you doing?
But last night was the grand finale. I wake up to the sound of, I kid you not, a leaf blower. It's 3 a.m.
Oh no.
I look outside, and there she is in a full on hazmat suit, blowing leaves back onto her yard from my yard. I go,
What?
so she's like taking the leaves from
Yeah.
her her yard and blowing them onto her own yard. Yeah. So
Yeah.
she says, I go out there and I'm like, Linda, what are you doing? And she yells, reclaiming what's mine. I guess the leaves that fell from her tree are technically her property. I don't even know anymore. I just installed cameras because I'm pretty sure she's planning her next move. Wish me luck.
What is she on?
Something really good.
Some good crystals.
Also,
Crystal
that
meth.
that was also April Fool's story. That was from
Oh, that
ChatGPT.
was a good one. That was a good.
ChatGPT. I
It made it up?
Yeah, I asked ChatGPT. I was like, "Can you give me a short paragraph crazy neighbor story that you would see posted on Facebook?" And that's what it gave me.
I love that.
Yeah.
I wish I made a fake one. Dang, that's good. That was a good one. We don't know when we're gonna be recording next because you said you don't know about next week, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Who
this might
knows?
be our
We might.
yeah. We'll be back when we can, guys. This might be our last one for a month or so, a couple weeks. We don't know, but just like we said in the last one, be patient, hang with us
Right
still.
here.
It clearly you guys still love us because we definitely had downloads whenever we posted this last one. So
Really? That's so
yeah,
exciting.
yeah, they're like, "Oh, you're back."
Was it the same amount?
Mhm.
What?
I
They're
think so.
loyal.
Yeah, we have. I
These
think we
hoes
have
are
several loyal.
loyal. I'm crashing out. Okay. Um have you checked in on the neighbors?
What's with the neighbors?
Bree and Amy.
Bree and Amy
Out.
out.
Psh. Say hi to your cats for us. Oh, that was a good one, Robin.